Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Things to Do When You Are Bored. So, in each one of these episodes, I'm going to be showing you guys 2 fun crafts to do when you're bored. So, let's get started with the first craft of this episode. So, for this first craft, you'll need some dark paint. It has to be a dark color, like a dark blue, black, gray, or brown. Then you'll need markers, colored pencils, or crayons. I'm going to be using markers. You'll need your paintbrush, of course. I think I already said that. You'll need somewhere to pour the paint. You'll need a piece of paper and some tape. So first, we're going to be just taking our markers and just drawing a pattern on our paper. So like, you can just do like, I'm just gonna be doing like a small like rainbow pattern. Then the next color. And then just keep on going like that on your paper. Make sure you have many colors. Don't just stick to 2 or 3 colors. Make sure it's more than 5 colors. So yeah, I'll finish this really quick. Okay, so the next step, we're going to be needing tape. Okay, so we have our tape. We're going to take some tape. And then put it on here. Make sure to put it all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to get another piece. Try to make sure your tape doesn't get wrinkled up, because the finishes won't be that nice. And then one more piece. And then cut. There. I'm just going to fold the exercise tape. And so yeah, make sure you do this step. Okay, now time for the final step. You're going to be needing your paint and your brush. So let's take our paint and pour it in our palette that we're going to be using. You don't need a lot of it. So then you take your brush, and I think it's kind of obvious. You're just going to paint this, and you'll see why. So just start painting it. Okay, so let's just continue painting. So make sure to paint this until you can't see any of the colors. And you'll see why when you finish. Get some more paint. Then paint a little more. So you just keep on painting. So yeah, I'll be back when I completely finish painting this. Okay, so I completed painting this part, and we're just gonna let that dry. And while we let that dry, we're gonna move on to our next craft. Okay, so now time for our next craft. For this craft, it's a watercolor craft, so you'll just need some watercolors, paper, and your paintbrush. So this is gonna be watercolor salt art. So yeah. Oh yeah, and you'll need your salt. I colored my salt. That's why it's blue. So yeah. I'll make another video on how to color your salt. But you need to have chalk pastels. If you don't have those, then it may be a little hard to color your salt, but yeah, you just need salt. So yeah. So for watercolor salt art, you just need to dip your brush, put it in a color. Oops, wrong color. So there are many different ways you can do this. You can do a design and then maybe like do a pattern and put some salt in between the pattern or something. Don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, trying my best. So for this one, I'm also going to be using a spray bottle. You don't have to use a spray bottle. You can just get your brush wet. Like, you can just get your brush wet and then put some water here. But I'm just going to be using a spray bottle because in my opinion, it's fun to use a spray bottle. Okay, so get your spray bottle or water and blend it in with the water, with the color up here. And then you take your salt and then sprinkle some right here. This is just my pattern right now. Hard to close this. So then you can use your next color. I'm doing like blues and greens here. More of this turquoise color. And so for this one, I'm going to just show how it works with water. You just spread the paint here. Just normal water and a brush. Just spread the paint with some water. And yeah, it literally works the same with or without a spray bottle. Just then take your salt, sprinkle, and yeah, you just keep on doing it until you fill up your paper. So then next blue, okay, now I'm going to use the spray bottle. And then sprinkle in some salt. See, as you can see, like the salt adapts to the different colors. See, it becomes dark blue here, light blue, and then a green. So yeah, that's the watercolor salt art. You can do it however you want to. So yeah, that's the second craft. And so let me get our other craft. I think it's dried now. Your paint may take a little longer to dry, but I'm just gonna check if it's dried. Okay, so how I test if my paint is dry is I go to the very corner here. I go to the corner. And the corner might be dry, but I go here. It's still a little wet because... So instead of putting your finger on there, you can just put the tip of your paintbrush because it may be smaller. So then you can see if it's dry or not. You might not see it, but they're like really tiny dents here. So yeah, we'll wait for this to dry a little bit longer. Intermission. Please check out the channels listed in this intermission. Pink tape. DJ. Marley Dawes. Wheezy MSP. And last but not least, MilckyDrilcky Valeryia. Okay, so now our a part of this is dry, so I'll show you what this craft was meant for. So on the dry parts, when it's dry, you can scratch the paint off, and it's like the scratch thing where you take a scratching tool, then you scratch off the stuff. So then it's like one of that. It's like that, except you made your very own. And since we put tape on it, once you've like completely scratched most of it off, you can repaint it and reuse the same paper. So yeah, that's all the crafts we're going to be doing today. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye!